Your partner, the person you've been deeply connected with, is currently going through a phase of irritation and a shorter temper than usual. This change in behavior stems from the limited time they've had with you over the past few months. They've been feeling increasingly disconnected and a growing sense of void each day. This emotional turmoil is making them react more sharply to others around them. Even though their patience is wearing thin, you might find yourself surprisingly unaffected by their behavior. At this time, your own emotional growth or a protective mechanism could be causing you to be less affected by their actions. What once had the power to impact you now seems to roll off you without leaving a trace. This is not what they expected when they chose to distance themselves and remain silent. They might have anticipated that you would reach out to close the gap, but instead, they are confronted with the silence they created. They realize that they cannot approach you until they have released their own past burdens. These burdens, remnants of their past, are like chains holding them back and preventing them from moving forward. You might be finding it hard to sense their energy, something that used to come easily to you. This difficulty is because they are currently focused on healing and self-care, looking inward to mend old wounds and nurture their spirit. This internal focus is creating a temporary barrier, making it harder for you to feel their presence. The attention they once received from you has diminished, either due to a conscious choice on your part or as a natural progression of events. This shift in energy is leading to changes and healing in their life. It's like they're tending to old wounds, using a light to guide themselves out of darkness. Even though they're silent, they are keenly observing you, watching your every move and listening to your every word. They're seeking some form of reassurance from you, especially on an energetic level. They want to feel that you are still devoted to them and that your feelings haven't changed. This reassurance is what they are quietly searching for. They are aware that any misstep on their part could turn the Empress, a symbol of nurturing and patience, into the Queen of Swords, who represents independence and clear communication. This potential transformation serves as a powerful deterrent, making them proceed with caution. They are taking things one step at a time, but despite the slow progress, they are definitely moving forward, making their way back to you. This journey, though challenging, is one they are committed to because they believe the destination is worth the effort. However, it's important to consider if you're truly prepared to handle me along with all the complexities and challenges I might bring into your life. Understand that I'm not the perfect figure you might have envisioned. I'm just a human being, and like everyone else, I have my own set of flaws and imperfections. There are times when I can be controlling, wanting things to go my way without considering others' opinions. Sometimes, I can be selfish, putting my needs and desires above those of others. I can struggle with insecurity, doubting my own worth and abilities. I might come across as egotistical, overly focused on my own importance. There are moments when I am emotionally inconsistent, fluctuating between different moods and feelings. However, despite all these flaws, one thing is certain: I hold you in the highest regard. You're not just someone I know, you're someone who holds a special place in my heart. You are the person I cherish, adore, and am deeply in love with. My feelings for you are profound and genuine, untouched by my imperfections. Even though my love for you is unwavering, I also recognize that I don't want to put you through any more difficulties. I'm aware of the hardships you've already faced, and the last thing I want is to add to your burdens. That's why I'm keeping a certain distance. It's not because I don't care about you, but because I care too much to let you suffer because of me. I'm working on becoming mentally and emotionally stronger, aiming to handle my issues on my own without relying on you or anyone else. I want to face my challenges directly, without placing any blame on you or anyone else. I'm committed to growing and improving as a person so that I can be a better partner for you. Even though I may not be perfect and have my flaws, I want you to know that I'm doing my best. I'm striving to be the best person I can be for both you and myself. I hope that, with time, you'll see and appreciate the efforts I'm making. Ultimately, all I want is to be someone who can make you happy, providing you with the love and respect you deserve, and I believe that with time and effort, I can achieve that. Your partner's feelings for you are steadfast and unwavering, even though circumstances may currently separate you. Their longing for you remains as strong as ever. They find comfort in the belief that you belong to them, a belief they constantly reaffirm within themselves. Their attraction to you goes beyond the superficial or physical. It is your soul that draws them in, creating a connection that transcends the physical realm. Your presence in their life is like a beacon of light that fills the void in their heart, completing them and filling the empty spaces within. This connection ignites a fiery passion within them, a deep energy sparked by your very presence. The energy between you is so powerful that it's palpable not just to your partner but to those around them as well. To their friends, you are an enigma, radiating an irresistible charm that draws people towards you. Your mysterious aura sparks curiosity, but it's not just your mystery that captivates them. They are also attracted to your spiritual nature, which adds depth to your character. Your partner values your politeness, which enhances your charm, but they also notice a certain seriousness about you that stands out. This seriousness isn't off-putting, rather, it adds a layer of complexity to your personality, making you even more intriguing despite your playful energy. There's a strong sense of certainty about you, exuding confidence that is reassuring. Your understanding nature makes you approachable and easy to confide in. Your partner finds comfort in knowing they can rely on you for support and understanding. They want to express that they are not a bad person. They acknowledge that their past was complicated and intense, and they recognize that these experiences led them to act immaturely at times. They are grateful for these experiences, believing that the complexities and intensities of their past have shaped them into who they are today. They want you to understand that their past actions were not a reflection of their true character, but rather a result of the circumstances they were in. Your partner's feelings for you are deep and profound. They value your presence in their life and are drawn to your soul. They appreciate your politeness and understanding and are intrigued by your mysterious and spiritual nature. They acknowledge their past mistakes and are thankful for the lessons they've learned. They want you to know that they are not a bad person, and that their past actions were influenced by their complicated and intense experiences. They look forward to a future with you, one filled with understanding, acceptance, and love. I'm keenly aware of your solitude and the tranquility you find in it, and this realization brings a pang of sorrow to my heart, a pain that comes from a place of deep affection and concern. I long to be there with you, to share in your solitude and turn it into a shared experience of quiet companionship. I want to be close enough to sense the subtle changes in your mood and to be a comforting presence in your solitary moments. I miss your warmth dearly, not just the physical warmth, but the emotional warmth you bring. Your presence has a way of filling up a room, your laughter can light up the darkest corners, and your quiet strength is a source of comfort in trying times. I envision us sitting side by side, sharing a silence that's both comfortable and comforting. I want to bask in your warmth, allowing it to seep into my being and fill the cold, empty spaces left by your absence. My longing for you has intensified, becoming a constant hum in the background of my thoughts, a persistent tug at the edges of my consciousness. I yearn to be near you, to be close enough to touch, to feel, and to explore. This craving is not just for physical closeness but for an emotional, mental, and spiritual connection that transcends physical boundaries. I desire a closeness that is as much about understanding as it is about passion, a connection that is both sensual and profound. The urge to reach out to you and express how much I crave your attention is overwhelming. This need is almost palpable, a thirst that feels unquenchable. You occupy my thoughts most of the time, your image etched into my mind and your voice a haunting melody in my ears. I long to text you, to share this longing and let you know how much I crave your attention, your time, and your affection. But it's more than just wanting, it's a deep need. I need to know where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with. This curiosity comes from a place of concern, affection, and love. I want to know if you also miss me, if you feel the same magnetic pull drawing us together. I need to understand if you sense this growing connection and bond between us. My love, it's challenging to focus on other aspects of life when my soul is yearning so intensely for your love, care, and attention. It's like trying to read a book in a language you don't understand or solving a puzzle with missing pieces. It's difficult to concentrate when you're the only thing on my mind, when this longing, need, and desire consume me. I feel just as strongly as you do, my love. I am genuinely grateful for your steadfast love and support. I'm excited to be here with you today to provide new perspectives on a situation that might be creating some tension between you and someone else. Let's delve into this reading and examine it in detail. There is someone who deeply misses you and can't stop thinking about how they've contributed to the issues in your relationship. Every memory plays on a loop in their mind, leaving them overwhelmed with remorse for their past actions. They are consumed by guilt and regret, unable to escape the feeling that they could have handled things differently. It's as if they're trapped in a cycle of self-blame and self-doubt, haunted by their previous mistakes. However, it's crucial to note that they're not stuck in the past, they are determined to move forward and repair what's been broken. Their desire is crystal clear, they want to regain your trust and love. To them, you're not just an option, you are their top priority. They want to be the first person you reach out to with good news and the one you rely on for support in challenging times. They long for you to see them as your only choice and to be fully committed to them. They wish for you to have no doubts about your feelings for them, believing that they are the one you could truly love. However, they are currently struggling with a storm of insecurity and jealousy. They're convinced that you might have someone else in your life or that you're on the brink of getting engaged or married to someone else. These feelings are deeply rooted in their past experiences of rejection and abandonment, which have significantly damaged their self-esteem and created a fear of being alone. To manage this fear, they've developed a strong need for control, which manifests as insecurity when they're unsure about what's happening in your life. Their greatest fear is losing you to someone else. This fear is a natural response for someone deeply in love, but when it becomes excessive, it can turn into controlling and possessive behavior. They might try to isolate you from your friends and family or resort to threats and accusations in a desperate bid to keep you from leaving them. They perceive that you've been ignoring them or not providing the attention they desire, which could be due to your busy schedule or a change in your interest in the relationship. They feel as though you are no longer pursuing them and are instead focused on your own life. This change is difficult for them to accept, amplifying their feelings of insecurity and jealousy. Currently, they are in denial about their past decisions and are hesitant to reflect on them, focusing instead on the present and future. They might recognize, deep down, that they made mistakes, but acknowledging them feels overwhelming. They hope that by ignoring the past and concentrating on the present, things will magically improve. Recently, they had a heated argument with a third party, expressing a strong desire to avoid seeing them, which led to a significant altercation. As for what to expect in the near future, within the next 7 days, it would be important to keep an eye on how these dynamics evolve and whether any resolutions or changes occur in the relationship. You will receive communication from this person, which will include an apology for not responding to someone they were supposed to meet, as they failed to provide the expected closure during that encounter. They are approaching you with a stable and sincere offer of love and a committed relationship, expressing genuine interest and eagerness to pursue a stable, loving relationship with you. Please remember that this reading is meant to offer general insights. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Life is beautifully complex, and our connections with others are equally intricate. Your intuition will help you understand how these insights relate to your specific situation. As we wrap up this reading, I want to express my gratitude for your unwavering support. Our journey together is truly valued, and I look forward to our next meeting. Until then, take care and stay well.
Goodbye.
For now, and I hope you're enjoying the content. By subscribing below, you'll stay updated with all our latest videos and content. Thanks for watching.